Hi, I've just finished a Netgalley arc that comes out on the 31st of August, and it's Herc by Phoenicia Rogerson, and it's another Greek myth retelling, and you know I love my Greek myth retellings. But this is a very different imagining, really. Hercules. This is what it's about, and I enjoyed this because it was told differently. It's a story of Hercules, but it's not told in a linear fashion, and it's not told through Hercules's point of view, through his eyes. There is a sort of chronological thread to it, but there's the odd sort of deviation backwards, but not huge leaps backwards. We're not talking about decades before. It's just sort of drifting in and out sort of thing. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but when you read it, you'll understand. But this sort of deviation in time doesn't detract from the story. It's not a biography either. What you've got are narrations, points of view from different people who are connected to Hercules. You've got his wife, his children. You've got his people you've got points of view of his family, his siblings, his lovers, people who knew him, people who came up against him. So you've got all of these people dishing the dirt on Hercules, giving their opinions, their perspectives, good or bad. Some are humorous, and some, particularly at the end, are really sad, because we do see Hercules his whole life through these separate different narrations. Normally when you come across stories of Hercules, they focus on the 12 labours of Hercules, but this doesn't. They are mentioned in passing, really. The focus is not on the 12 labours, they're more on Hercules. I love the correspondence between Eurystheus and Aegeus when the former was trying to sort out yet another labour for Hercules to perform. I love the banter in the correspondence between them. The language is more modern than ancient Greek, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't spoil anything. This is the story of people dishing the dirt on Hercules. They're the same person, whatever. What we get is a portrait of a very complex guy, one who's surrounded by death and destruction, but one who loves deeply, and whose love is not a safe haven. If Hercules loves you, you are not in a safe haven. He's also a guy who feels guilt and the need to atone, the desire to atone. He's a character with a good and a bad side, a character who's fearless. It's a story of love, loss and pain, and I really enjoyed it. There were humorous bits, there were sad bits, but it's everybody talking about this Greek hero rather than him telling his story, which I thought was a refreshing way of doing it. So that comes out on the 31st of August and is just simply called Herc. So happy reading. Take care.